I searched the landscape. Where were they hiding? Help! I froze. Had I just heard something? I searched the desert landscape, but there was still no one else in sight. Slowly, a rumble moved through the ground, rattling in my knees. The same voice climbed my bones. Help me, por favor, I'm dying. The voice trailed off on the wind, distant, like a ripple through the water. My insides clenched. The voice's sorrow echoed in the ground. Who was that? I turned, hoping to find some clue, and stilled when claws curled around my throat. Close, Cece, a familiar voice said, but you left yourself open. I tilted my head back. Ocelot stood over me, her nails catching the light of my glowing water. Their deadly edges traced the skin of my tender throat. Sunsets, not again! I slumped over. The water splashed down around me. The river returned to its proper flow, steady and strong. Ocelot chuckled as she pulled her claws safely away. Over her shoulder, Mitzli popped out from behind a boulder. I keep reminding you, curanderita, she said as she scribbled in the notebook Mama had given her. You must always stay focused. See, Mitzli. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I pouted. I'd been on such a roll, too. I kicked my toe into the bed of the river. The water gurgled. Oh, lo siento, I whispered to it. Coyote skated into place beside me. His hair was soaked from the cyclone spin I'd sent him on earlier, but he was grinning. But that was so good, Cece, he said. You actually got me that time. The training's working. I think you could go toe-to-toe with any of the old curanderas now. You really think so? I straightened up, beaming. For the past 3 months, Mitzli, the moon curandera, had been training me in my ocean curandera powers. There were only 6 months until the door to Devil's Alley opened. So after we'd escaped Tia Catrina's takeover of Devil's Alley, I'd been putting every spare moment into making sure I was ready to face her again. I hadn't been strong enough to fight Catrina then. Juana had had to carry me out of Devil's Alley. So the next time we faced Catrina and her forces, I wanted to fight alongside my criatura friends, especially since she would be more powerful than ever, with Quetzalcoatl, once El Cucuy, the king of Devil's Alley, under her control. Lion suddenly landed on my other side and sent water splashing over the 3 of us. I coughed and spluttered as he harumphed. Don't be so soft on her, Lion snapped at Coyote. Cece, you're still too slow if you're not in the water. And you're going easy on us because we're your friends. You've got to take this seriously. You're not going to be fighting people you can reason with this time. I frowned at him. Lion was always the hardest on me, but I could tell it was because he was worried. Lion only knew how to care about people aggressively. I clasped my hands together and beamed at him, pouring out all my love and care and gratitude through the air so it wrapped around his soul, where it dangled around his neck. He scowled. Okay, fine. Lion folded his arms and huffed. You're getting better, Cece. I stuck my fists into the air. I got a lion compliment. Whatever. Don't get complacent. See. Metzli met us on the bank of the river as we all waded out. Kit Fox was waiting there beside her. His large blonde fox ears perched atop his head as I approached, and he grinned, but his cheeks were scuffed from where I'd sent him flying. Aw, Kit! I rushed to him and checked a little scratch on his cheek. Did I hurt you?